Hello friends, how are you? I hope you're doing great. It is my hope and prayer that the Lord has been good to you and your families. The Lord has been good to me as well, and I thank Him for that. So friends, this is the day that the Lord has made for us. It is the moment that the Lord has made for us. So let us be glad and rejoice in it. So friends, the last time I did a video on reasons as to why you should not give up on yourself. Why failing is not an option for anyone. And we gave 3 reasons. And I remember making a promise and saying that I'll continue the video and I'll give other reasons as to why we should not actually give up on ourselves. So this is the day. Today is that day you have been waiting for. So we discussed 3 reasons. Number 1, you are stronger than you think. Number 2, you are a child of the Most High God. And number 3, your dreams are valid. So we will pick from there and discuss those other remaining reasons as to why giving up on ourselves is actually not an option for anyone. And I'll start by discussing failure. You know, failure is something that anyone wouldn't want to think about. Hakuna mtu hupenda kuanguka. No one likes failure. But you know, friends, failure is part of success. It is part of life. And it is very normal to fail. So if you have failed in the past, just know it is very normal to fail. You know, no one is perfect. It is very normal to fail. And failure makes you become stronger. It actually makes you become stronger. It helps you to emerge victorious. Yes, so failure teaches us, various ways of doing things. Actually, if you never fail, you might never realize that there are various ways, various dimensions of doing things. So don't fear failure. I'll tell you something. I feared failure so much, to a point that if I thought of trying out new things or a new idea, I would think of failing and say, no, this one is not for me. I'm not going to do it. But then I realized that if I stick to that idea of failure, of me failing, and what people will think about it, I might never move forward. So, friends, if you know that, then you are going to realize that, failing is part of life and it gives you opportunities for various things. It's an opportunity in disguise, actually, because it gives you time to sit down, to reevaluate your goals, to reevaluate yourself, to reevaluate your strategies. So don't fear failure. Don't fear failure. It is normal to fail. And number 2, the second reason as to why giving up is not an option for us is because all of us make mistakes, and therefore our past should not be used to define who we are. And just like we have started by saying, all that is in the past, and we are living in the present. And therefore, what happened in the past, however bad it might be, yes, however bad it might be, let it not define the kind of person you are today. Yes, everyone has made mistakes in the past. Actually, all of us have a history. But you don't sit down and think of the mistakes you did in the past, because that way you'll be living in fear, you'll be living in, in guilt, in shame, and you'll not actually be growing. There will be zero growth. So it doesn't matter how sinful that thing is. Actually, we are all Christians, and we know that Jesus died on the cross for our own sins. So he paid it all. Yes, your sins, your mistakes, your past sinful nature, it was all paid by Jesus dying on the cross. So why then would you stick there, thinking of that one thing that you did in the past? Why should you use that as a basis of defining who you are today? Don't stick to your past. Do not stick to your past. That's like we have said that failure should be used as a stepping stone and not a stumbling block. Yes, use those mistakes to help you. Learn new lessons from your previous mistakes. Because if you have done something in the past and you know that it has consequences, very dire consequences, then you are not going back to do the same thing again. So focus on your present and what the future has in store for you. Don't focus on the past. It is there at the back. It is in the past. And let people not keep telling you that, oh, Siju, you did this, you did that. When you Siju, you don't succeed in business. You cannot do this. Forget about them. They are not the people who tell you what to do. And remember, God has a plan for all of us. So let people not tell you what to do. Your mistakes are all paid for, and that is in the past. So let us not focus on what the past, what we did in the past. Focus on the present and how to make your present peaceful and how to achieve your goals. Number 3 reason, friends, is because we all deserve a good and a perfect life. You know, good life is not for a small group of people. Good life is for everyone, actually. Everyone deserves good life. Somebody is trying to call. So everyone deserves good life. And so don't just say that, I cannot live such that life is for the wealthy, for the rich. No. If they made it to that point, then it means that you can also make it to that particular point. So move forward. Work like they did. Have faith. Believe in yourself and work towards achieving what you want to achieve in life. So we have talked about 3 things, friends, for this lesson, or let me call it a lesson today, that giving up is really not an option. Number 1, we have mentioned that it is normal to fail. So don't fail and then you stop at that point. It is very normal to fail. Number 2, we have said that our past should not be used to define who we are today. And number 3, we have said we all deserve the good life. Yes, we just need to be resilient. We just need to be persistent and to believe in our capabilities, to believe in ourselves, and to have, a strong faith. Believe everything is possible. Everything works for those that believe. So friends, I hope you have learned something today. In those few minutes, I hope you have learned something. I hope you have new energy to drive you for the remaining months of the year. You have learned new content, and you are not going to give up on yourself. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so. Thank you for those who have. Thank you for those who leave a comment. Thank you for those who have liked. Thank you for those also who have shared the content. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate it. I really value you. And so may the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord be with you. And never should you think of giving up on yourself. Yes? Don't focus on your past. It is not important. If you did things the wrong way, usifikirie hayo sana. Let us focus on the present. Let us strive to be good people, to be good Christians. God bless you. Till next time. Thank you.